Coming up next, Griffin Rodriguez, an incumbent champion, takes on the Peruvian Alex Campos, who took the fight last minute, but certainly comes in with a wealth of experience. The Rising Stars Featherweight title is on the line, and it's up next.
All right, Campos Casino, please welcome our fighters for the Rising Stars Featherweight Championship, starting with our fighter from the blue corner, Alex Campos.
The sentence of the court that your custody be committed to the Department of Corrections for confinement in the state prisons without possibility of parole.
So the Peruvian comes in with the 11 experience edge here. This will be his 10th fight. Comes in with a winning record, 5 victories, 3 by way of knockout, 2 decisions. And he had a UNF 18 round 3 knockout over Khalil the Real Pearson. So, you know, comes in and he faced and had a split decision loss to Johnny Sleeper Robles, who will compete for a pro title later on. So that tells you what you need to know.
Campos weighed at 155.8. He's 6 feet tall, 33 years old. He's a freestyle fighter and fights out of Adrenaline MMA.
Favorite is Max Holloway, not the first. Pace and cardio, he'll need it here, and he's the Chief Technology Officer for the California Map Initiative. Whatever that means, and the King is gonna take us through the keys.
The keys to the kingdom for Alex Campos: set up your takedowns with punches, get the fight to the mat, and dominate position.
And please welcome his opponent, out of the red corner, Griffin Rodriguez.
Griffin Rodriguez out of King's MMA, 3-1. And 2 decisions and a knockout, coming off a unanimous decision win over Isaac Enriquez. So that is a quality win there at UNF 20. And he had a round 2 knockout over Mr. Nasty, Matthew Nestor, a regular of the Up Next cage. Pressure fighter, coaches kids as well. Another guy that's giving back and helping raise some of the future stars of the cage, perhaps.
So Rodriguez weighed at 153.6. He's 5'11". He's 25 years old. Muay Thai style fighter. Fights out of King's MMA from Anaheim.
Anaheim, home of the happiest place on earth. Favorite fighter, Gene Silva, says he can adapt and apply pressure. We talked about he coaches kids. A man of faith, wants to open a gym that incorporates Bible study down the line.
The keys to the kingdom for Griffin Rodriguez: Janet Jackson, control the position, knuckle up, set up your punches, set up your kicks with punches, and you want to be Action Jackson. When you maintain position, you want to stay active.
Jackson squared here in the keys.
That's right.
Yeah, man, I love this kid because, you know, he doesn't look like a fighter, but he is all fighter. If you watch his 1-2, the way he throws his 1-2, sets everything up with that. He's an excellent kickboxer. I look forward to him doing some damage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout is set for 3 rounds for the UNF Rising Stars Featherweight Championship. And it's presented by Brother J. Your referee in charge, John Romero. Introducing first, out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter with a record of 5 wins and 4 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 155.8 pounds. Representing Adrenaline MMA and fighting out of Highland, California, the challenger, Alex, the Peruvian Campos. And his opponent, out of the red corner, a Muay Thai fighter with a record of 3 wins and only 1 loss. He stands 5'11", weighing in at 153.6 pounds. Representing King's MMA Anaheim, and fighting out of Anaheim, California, he is the reigning, defending UNF Rising Stars Featherweight Champion, Griffin Rodriguez.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over instructions back in dressing. Remember, protect yourself at all times, obey my commands at all times. If you want to touch gloves, go and do so now. Let's go back to our corners and come out fighting.
Alex Campos out of the blue corner, that age-old rule of don't get ready, stay ready. Got this fight last minute, finds himself in a title fight, but no stranger to up next fighting, taking on Griffin Rodriguez, the incumbent champion, looking to stay that way. 3 3-minute rounds of action with the Rising Stars featherweight title on the line.
Here we go.
Rodriguez looking to land that right hand right away.
Yeah, you can see his kickboxing is very, very elite level kickboxing. Nice, goes to the body with a jab right there. Good head movement, a lot of feints. Covers up really well. Campos throwing the up jab, trying to sting him on the inside.
Great respect between these two in the weigh-ins yesterday. As Campos said, I'm just looking forward to both of us being able to display our art, showcase our art. And Rodriguez has said in the past, oh man, buckled with that inside leg kick.
Yeah, you see the hip feints from Rodriguez too. Very, very elite level boxer. Watch, here he goes, see if he sets it up again. A lot of information he's giving Campos right now. Campos has to figure out how to respond to that and try and counter off of something.
Eat too many of those, we might find out if Campos can switch stance.
Yeah, exactly. See, Rodriguez switching stances too. He does that seamlessly. He goes in and out of both stances, just follows the fight wherever it goes, cuts off the angles. Nice little check kick right there from Campos. Campos moves off nicely. Rodriguez finding some range here.
Rodriguez seamlessly switches stances, and he can throw that jab with the right or left hand. Looks like we got an eye poke.
Yeah, finger to the eye. Boy, we've seen a little bit of everything here at Up Next Fighting 25. Champion will have a chance to flush that thing out here, recover.
Yeah, they always talk about this with the sport as, oh, we got to do something about these eye pokes and change the gloves, maybe all that. But, you know, it's just a reality of fighting. Sometimes you're going to get a finger in the eye once in a while, inadvertently, which is exactly what that was.
Referee calling for the towel here.
Yep, clear that eye. Obviously, vision, very important. We take a look back at it.
Oh, yeah,
There we go.
you saw the middle finger go right to the eye.
Yep.
It's, shape.
Right there.
Oh,
He knew instantly,
yep.
did Campos.
Ooh, yep.
Shades of Roddy Piper.
Yeah. Well,
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
I like that they actually allow them to come in, the referee to intervene, to give him something to help clear up the eye. They didn't used to be able to do that, and now that's a new thing that they decided to put into the sport, that, hey, we'll give you a little bit of a towel, a wet towel, help you get rid of it, because nobody wants to see a guy stand here for 5 minutes and then not be able to fight. And again, if you're not a fighter, you don't realize what it is to get poked in the eye when you literally, you're like, come on, dude, you're fine. And you can't, you literally can't open your eye. It won't open. Therefore, you can't see your opponent. So it's a major issue, which is why you get 5 minutes to recover.
Yeah, you know, it's for just fans alone that are watching at home. You get anything stuck in your eye, it'll drive you absolutely crazy.
Yeah, you get
so
a piece
imagine
of
that,
sand.
and then, you know, try and compete in a fight on top of it.
And, you know, Jonathan Romero's in there. Jonathan's had 10 pro fights of his own, so he knows what's going on in there. He's going to give him every amount of time that he has. No fighter wants to, you know, win a fight that way or anything else, so Campos is just waiting.
I am concerned with the amount of time that Griffin Rodriguez has taken here. He has not been able to clear his eye, and he's able to open it, but he can't keep it open.
Yeah.
Campos hanging back. You know, he obviously doesn't want to see this fight come to a close. Exciting early moments. Guys were setting nice pace. Good leg kicks back and forth.
Yep.
But
the only good thing when this resumes is nobody got a break, you know, because somebody's too tired or whatever. This is like, it's the way this plays out in MMA sometimes. You just got to wait for the fighter until he feels ready to go. And look, Rodriguez is ready to go.
Love it. We will resume here. The official, yep, having a good word with Alex Campos over there, obviously. Nothing intentional, as you mentioned there, Chris, Bruno. Just it's fact of life. It happens in there.
Yep.
And these two picking right back up, aren't they?
Yeah, and he just took a nice hook right to the eye also, which probably didn't feel great after that.
Yeah, you know, you hate to say take advantage, but you got to wonder if Campos might throw some hooks that way, you know, if Rodriguez can't see him coming necessarily.
Yep. That's good distraction, though, that leg kick right there off his front leg. Campos being very smart right here. Looking for an opening. Oh, a nice question mark kick over the top.
And then, you know, right back to that inside leg kick. Now you got Campos surging forward. Got the makings of a good one here. Excited. Oh man.
Beautiful
nasty.
leg kick. Way to finish on the leg. Absolute chopping Dutch style.
Dutch style, Boss Rutten saying land that up. Always finish with a leg kick.
Answering back in kind, but not kindly, was Alex Campos. But yeah, Campos just got buckled there seconds ago.
Yep. Ooh, another one on the inside.
Chasing
Campos with a big flare right now.
He's trying to get inside the range. He didn't want to eat any more of those kicks. Final seconds in what was turned into a pretty wild round, all things considered. And it'll come to a close, and it'll be a good opportunity for Rodriguez to further flush out that eye in his corner.
Yeah, he needs a little bit of time, but if you look at that eye, that actual hook that landed, there's a little lump underneath there right now. So it's affecting his vision, and he doesn't look quite himself right now. He seems a lot more confident, a lot more composed in this, so that is definitely affecting him.
Campos landed it right when the action resumed as well. And Jonathan, we're going to take a look back at some of the action here.
You're going to do southpaw grip.
Yeah, there's absolutely
You have your
chopping
double
leg
left
kicks from
on the outside.
Griffin Rodriguez.
Double
But
cross.
that eye poke really was the strike that caused the most damage in the fight for either fighter. Both guys trading in the phone booth there, and the finger goes right in the eye. But there you go, Griffin getting loose from the outside.
Use your fake kick and let the kick
Just
whip.
missed with that
Fake and
question
go.
mark kick.
Back him up and let the kick go.
Tough round to score, but I got to give it for Griffin Rodriguez.
Yeah, I mean, nasty leg kicks throughout by Rodriguez.
Yeah. So a plethora of leg kicks that he's been landing. But Campos looks good. He looks like he's right in this fight. Very game. And looking to adjust to Rodriguez's kickboxing.
Second to three, 3-minute rounds here with the Rising Stars featherweight title up for grabs. Griffin Rodriguez, the champion.
Oh, he's hurt.
He's hurt. He's in big trouble here.
He's hurt.
We might see a changing of the guard. We'll see if Rodriguez can weather the storm here. Campos all over him.
This actually works toward Rodriguez's advantage right now because he definitely got dropped and was hurt. But his instincts kicked in. Stay in the fight. Stay in the fight, he said. There he goes.
Circles off right back to the leg kicks. There goes the champion. Slowing the momentum and throwing some shots of his own.
See Campos breathing through a wide open mouth here.
Well, we got ourselves a firefight here with these two. Back and forth.
That question mark kick might be a problem for Campos because Rodriguez likes to go low and then he sets up high. And if those hands start to drop a little bit, that's going to be a problem.
And time to work as well. Just under 2 minutes to go now in the second of 3 scheduled rounds. Two prolific strikers going toe-to-toe. Oh,
nice
man, with the elbow.
Short elbow on the inside for Rodriguez.
Oh, that was crisp.
Soft foods for Campos tomorrow.
Yep.
Whatever you want to eat, you might have to put it in a blender.
I don't know, he seems pretty unfazed by it, even though he just tasted that.
Rodriguez really getting loose here, starting to bounce because he's feeling it here.
That was a big shot right there.
Some blood streaming from the nose of Campos now as well.
Yeah, Rodriguez looks like himself again. Now he's starting to dictate the fight in the positions that he wanted to.
You know, it's worth mentioning, Campos appears to be in great shape, but he did take this fight on very short notice, so if anything's going to show weakness, it's going to be that gas tank.
It's a good point, Jonathan.
Crisp jab.
Or eating a jab like that. There he goes. Now he's measuring, lands a big right hand. Oh, and a beautiful body kick to follow.
Griffin Rodriguez, though, showing his composure as well, going to work, not rushing in. Oh my goodness, doubling up now. After going downstairs, you mentioned it before, Chris, he goes downstairs to open up the upstairs.
Yep. Now those hands are dropping. Now he's starting to pick them apart a little bit here. So Campos is going to have to get inside and tie him up, get him on his back. Maybe he does have a little bit more damage that he's landed in this round for Campos.
Shot to the pills there. That's going to take a moment. Now Campos seems to be okay.
Official telling him, hey, keep it up.
Yeah, Jonathan Romero quite busy in there tonight.
And if anything, that gave Campos a couple seconds there to catch a breath.
Yep. Saw Rodriguez recognize that Superman pretty quickly.
Oh!
That was another big shot. Oh.
Following up, final seconds of the round, however. And man, we are set up for an exciting third and final round, let me tell you.
Wow. This is exciting already, Jonathan. What are you thinking here? How do you got it after 2?
Much better round for Campos, but I still have Rodriguez firmly in control, 2 rounds to none. Campos' nose is a crimson mess at this point. Griffin Rodriguez just seems to be the more educated of the 2 strikers.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really starting to put it together. Once in a while, though, Campos has a nice big flurry that he'll land something big that drops him or staggers him.
And we go now back to the replay, and where you see surging forward was Campos, yeah.
He caught him with a hook, and then as he chased him, he caught him with another hook to put him on the ground. Oh, and there's that head kick we were talking about.
And that short elbow right to the jaw of Campos.
Yeah, Campos ate that well, but man, it was a solid shot. So good stuff from both throughout.
He really does change levels well. He puts a full package together with his striking. Rodriguez does. But Campos still has it in him. He's looking. He's still relaxed, ready to go. He's looking for a big shot to put him out.
And again, credit to Alex Campos. Took this fight last minute and making a go at it.
Oh, big right hand.
And Campos, momentarily had the champ in trouble there in that second round. So we'll see. It's anybody's game, really.
Yeah, we don't know how the judges saw that second round. Could have gone either way because Campos landed, a lot of damage in that. But so did Rodriguez as he started to pick them apart.
See if someone can put the definitive exclamation point on this title fight.
Well, they're both looking to, that's for sure.
Oh my goodness, off balance. It's coming from all angles. Blitzing in though now is Campos. A little bit of desperation there. He got dinged downstairs, upstairs yet again. My gosh.
Yeah, I mean, the way that it changes levels like that just so seamlessly. But Campos is not going away, and he's still got something for him to eat.
Well, I'll tell you, a takedown for Campos could really pay dividends, but not in a good position to get it at the moment.
Nah, let's see if Rodriguez can find his way off the wall here, because I think he likes being at range, and there we go. Looks like he's going to find it. Presses him up.
Right in front of us here, and
Pummels underneath.
And Rodriguez right in his corner as well, where he can get some encouragement and instruction.
Rodriguez looking to perhaps for the trip here. Good defense by Campos.
Yep. But again, now he's changed the calculus where Rodriguez is now in control again up against the cage. And all he's got to do is back off or take him down, put a stamp on him.
But just putting out, sandbagging him there was Campos.
Yep. Look for a Uchi maybe. Yep, trying to get through the Uchimata over here. Yeah. Oh,
boy, I think
Campos stuffs it.
I think both guys know just how pivotal a takedown could be in the third round, but neither able to secure it. And back to your regularly scheduled striking war with these two.
If you take a look at the footwork of both fighters, Rodriguez is still on his toes, bouncing, but Campos seems to be more flat-footed now, perhaps starting to feel that short notice fight here. He did not have the same preparation that Rodriguez had. Let's see if that plays into this third round.
But there's no quitting him, and he's actually coming forward, trying to put a big punch to put him down on canvas again.
Yeah, and the blood streaming from the nose of Campos. Got to be tough to breathe at this point, but man, he's got that warrior spirit, no doubt. A lot of heart in the cage from both.
Still has a chance to land a big shot here.
Yeah, but the sand in that hourglass is quickly depleting. Final 10 seconds.
Those are the days of our lives.
If either can have some last second magic. Superman punch attempt. Why not? Well, bell to belly, you take your opponent to hell, and then you see the mutual respect. Iron sharpens iron. This was a great championship contest.
Wowee.
Some bumps along the way, but an entertaining clash as we're gonna relive some of the action from the third and final round.
What great action it was too, Jonathan, huh?
Yeah, both these guys gave as good as they got. Rodriguez going up high with the head kick, going back down low and going up high again. The escalator's not broken, it's just become stairs.
Sorry for the convenience, but it wasn't convenient for Campos. But yeah, that was, just such a great flurry by the champion there when he went upstairs and downstairs, just going to work. I think that it was the most meaningful shots of the round.
It was quite a clinic in striking too, though, I have to say. Like, that is how you seamlessly transition from orthodox to southpaw, in, out, up, down, upstairs, downstairs, like the old British sitcom.
See Chris Buckner in there. He's got to be happy with the action in this one.
Yeah, and then
Great
also
fight.
you get to see fighters like Beneil Dariush in somebody's corner right now. You see elite fighters in the MMA world to be out here cornering their fighters. It's just a beautiful night.
And credit's got to be given to the matchmaking team as well. Working, around the clock. We would have hated it if Griffin Rodriguez didn't get a chance to defend that title and step in there. And that would have been the case if our matchmakers didn't make something happen and if a great warrior like Alex Campos didn't accept this fight. So, it takes guts inside the cage and a lot of hard work outside the cage to make this all go down.
And Campos may not walk away with the strap tonight, but he should certainly walk away with his head held high. He took this fight on very short notice, as we mentioned several times, and he gave as good as he got in that one. So hats off to Alex Campos.
Yeah, he's going to have a couple of nice highlights on there too of combos that he landed, big shots that he landed, dropping a guy. This is what you're trying to do, is build a career for yourself.
Well, win, lose, or draw, his stock will rise, but we'll see as we head back to the cage for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I announce the winner, please give it up for these fighters who gave us an amazing showdown tonight. And also, please welcome our belt presenters from Protégé. And now, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Giovanni Valera scored this bout 30-27, Rodriguez. Felicia O scored this bout 29-28, Campos. And Rafael Davis scored this bout 30-27 for your winner by split decision. And still, your UNF Rising Stars Featherweight Champion, Griffin Rodriguez.
And still, Griffin Rodriguez able to retain. He was tested, though, by a very game opponent in Campos. The Schmo standing by with the defending champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with your winner and still Rising Stars Featherweight Champion, Griffin Rodriguez. Griffin, you're able to display a great arsenal of strikes to the body, to the head. What are you most proud of from your performance this evening?
Man, that was just awesome. That was hard. So that's all I want. I can't even think right now. It was hard. I had to push, and it showed me another aspect of myself. Really, thank you, God. Thank you so much for propelling me to keep on going. Man, I love you.
Game opponent stepped up on short notice. How compromised is your eye from that eye poke in the first round?
I couldn't see for a little bit, but it's all right. It's all right. Push through it, and right now I can see. I am still good, so it's all good.
Comes with the territory. What do you want up next for you?
Man, I just want to talk to my coaches and celebrate, and I really have no idea. I just need to take a step back and talk to my coaches and see what's going on.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up to your winner, Griffin Rodriguez. John, Todd, and Chris, back to you.